So I was a volunteer lifesaver on a beach, and that was in Sydney. And I moved away to a regional area. When I arrived in that town, I went to the pool to pick up some casual hours, and there was a full-time job going. And I was Johnny on the spot for a change in career. My philosophy was always someone should be able to walk into your centre at 5 o'clock in the morning when they're bleary-eyed, have their swim, have a conversation with you, and at least walk out a little bit happier than when they arrived. Till it all goes badly, I don't think you really understand what's at stake when you're watching a pool. There was a day in 2001 where it all came unstuck for me and for a family when I didn't see a 2.5-year-old boy in time to be able to successfully resuscitate him. And that's a big turning point in my career where not only was I unable to stop the very thing I've just spent 14 years trying to stop, that when it does happen, that you're now directly responsible for that event. The role of the lifeguard seems so simple. Stand there and watch a crystal clear box of water. I don't think I fully comprehended the role until after that time. When I came back to the centre, I went and stood on that spot where I'd been standing watching that pool, and the question I asked myself was, how could I have missed it? How could I have missed it? And that question becomes so significant. It pushes me to ask questions the rest of my career. It takes 10 years of this journey of how could I have missed it. And I started to build this PowerPoint presentation for my lifeguards about what are the things that could stop us from seeing a swimmer. In a nutshell, Pool Supervision teaches lifeguards to think about where the best areas on deck are to be and who they should watch more. So we made this little tiny program for our council. We started to show other organisations and they got pretty excited about it. And I had a choice, and I just didn't feel like I could walk away from this program that was based on really important lessons we'd learnt on a really bad day. I almost felt duty bound to have to stick with that program and take it further. When I arrived back at a centre and I can see they've made these changes based on what I've taught them, it does make me very emotional. Given the incident I've been through, I'm always going to feel like there's a debt I need to repay, and to hear they've made changes or to hear about another save, it just makes me like I'm that much closer to getting things right.